This presentation discusses the major peace initiatives undertaken during President Benigno Aquino III's administration, focusing on efforts to establish peace and autonomy in Mindanao through various agreements and the challenges faced in their implementation. Here we have the table of contents. We have first discussed the major peace initiatives, then their target groups, also the main goals of the administration, the methods used, successes and challenges. The second to last is the ethical considerations and the impact on Filipino society.
Throughout Philippine history, various administrations have pursued peace efforts to resolve internal conflicts. A major breakthrough came under President Benigno Aquino III, who signed the framework agreement on the Bangsamoro with the Moro Islamic Liberation Front in 2012. This led to the 2014 Comprehensive Agreement on the Bangsamoro, which established the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao to promote self-governance and address long-standing issues, while later administration continued peace talk, especially with the CPP and PA challenges persisted. Still, the CAB and FAB remain key milestones in a country's pursuit of lasting.
The main goal of the peace efforts under President Aquino was to stop the fighting and bring peace to the areas hurt by the war, especially in Mindanao. The government wanted to give more power to the local people, like in the Bangsamoro region, and have farmer rebels live normal lives. It's also aimed to fix problems like poverty and unfair treatment that cause conflict.
Peace is often achieved through a combination of methods, including negotiations, amnesty, military action, power sharing, and disarmament programs. Negotiations allow conflicting parties to reach agreements. As seen in Northern Ireland's Good Friday Agreement, amnesty offers former combatants legal immunity in exchange for disarmament, such as Colombia's peace deal with FARC. Military action may be used to weaken opponents, as demonstrated in Sri Lanka's defeat of the Tamil Tigers. Power-sharing agreements like in South Africa post-apartheid ensures inclusive governance, while disarmament, demobilization, reintegration programs help reintegrate former fighters into society. These methods work together to promote lasting peace. While peace efforts like negotiations, amnesty, military action, power sharing, and DDR programs have seen successes, they also face significant challenges. Negotiations like the Good Friday Agreement can lead to lasting peace but may collapse if demands are unmet. Amnesty encourages disarmament but may fuel resentment if victims feel justice is denied. Military action like in Sri Lanka can be conflict but often causes civilian harm and doesn't always address root cause. Power sharing in South Africa can foster stability but sometimes lead to political gridlock. DDR programs are vital for reintegrating former fighters but can be difficult to implement effectively.
Peace initiatives often face ethical criticism, particularly regarding justice and accountability. Amnesty programs can be seen as unjust, as they may allow perpetrators of violence to avoid persecution, leaving victims without closure. Excluding certain groups from negotiation can lead to unfair peace deals that don't address all grievances. Military action, while effective in ending conflicts, raises ethical concerns about the use of force and its long-term consequences. Power-sharing agreement can lead to political deadlock or corruption, undermining stability. Additionally, DDR programs may be criticized or not holding combatants accountable, potentially sending the wrong message about the consequences of violence.
The peace effort in the Philippines, particularly the agreements with the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, lead to the creation of the Bangsamoro autonomous region, granting greater political autonomy to Muslim-majority areas in Mindanao. This fostered improved local governance and economic development with increased investment in infrastructure and livelihoods. However, challenges remain, such as a clan rivalries, delays in the disarmament process, and occasional security issues, which continue to affect the long-term sustainability of peace. Despite these obstacles, the peace efforts have brought about significant progress in reducing conflict and empowering local communities.
President Benigno Aquino III's peace initiatives were more than just political agreements. They were bold steps toward healing a wounded nation by choosing dialogue over war and unity over division. His administration laid the groundwork for a more inclusive and just society. But peace is not a one-time achievement. It is a journey that demands commitment, courage, and compassion for every Filipino. The progress made under Aquino's leadership reminds us that even in the face of decades-long conflict, hope can triumph when peace is made a national priority. Let us remember, real peace is not just the absence of war, but the presence of justice, opportunity, and respect for all. That's all. Thank you for listening.